Busy week, third game in the week. I know you've made changes on Tuesday, but how are you kind of looking heading into this weekend?
Yeah, all right. I think there was no issues. I don't think. Well, it wasn't really just a bit of fatigue and fitness. Stiffness and everything else that goes with it when you've just finished the game. So next day there was a couple of people stiff and what have you. So they're on a next day recovery if you like. So you take care of them, and then the second day recovery. So. Got a medical meeting at 9:15, so we'll see after that. But it look like we're in decent shape, to be honest. Long terms, we've still got Kelsey, Charlie Hall, and Freddie Sass, just a little bit about his IT band on the side of his knee. So, but I think he's doing a little bit of running now, Freddie. So I'll find out in a sec. But
Anybody kind of pushing for a start this weekend on the back of what happened midweek? Any kind of one stood out for you?
I think everyone. When they start performing, they perform well, if you like. And they're always tough tests, aren't they? Playing against under 21 team. Never quite sure what you're going to get out of them. You know how they're going to play because everything's on the floor, if you like. So, they're going to test you. They got sort of everything to gain, really, and we're in that game. So, all you're looking at performances from our lads. Want them to perform, you want them to do the job, play really well, and win the game ultimately. And they've done all that. So, there's a few knocking on the door, yeah.
Last Saturday at Chesterfield looked like a completely bonkers game of football. And then I presume you've looked back at it and had a look at it. What's your thoughts on it now?
Well, I said at the end of the game, it had everything, didn't it? And I just think reflecting on it and going, everyone probably would have took a point. Going, playing Chesterfield, everything that they've got and we haven't got, if you like. And there's no sub stories from us. We know, and we get on with things and deal with things. So, looking back on it, reflecting, I thought it was a good point, a point that we deserved, but we should have got 3 points. So at the end of the day, Charlie Caton's missed a good chance, but he scored and came on and scored a goal as well. Got us the equaliser. But you're comfortably winning sooner at half time, and deservedly so. 2-1 half time, but you go 2-0 up, deservedly so. But we have to see it out. But the circumstance, as I spoke about, in terms of Faz being off the pitch when they get the one just before half time, a little bit of a mistake for the second, and lads sort of clean through down the side of us. A good finish from him, and then the third one's offside. So the only time the lad Mark Andy gets past Ben Ward, and we've gone through Ben's clips yesterday with him. He's religious and he's consistent in how he performs off the field and what he does. So we went through his clips yesterday, and that was the only time he got past him. He had a really, really good game, Ben Ward. But he's offside. So when Mark Andy puts the ball across and it's Ollie on the foot and goes over, James Berry, McNally, is standing on the goal line and he has to come back from off the goal line to head the ball in. So he's offside. So, look back on it, it was a good performance against a good opposition, and was pleased that we definitely got something out of the game, but we should have got 3 points.
Score 3 times away from home is a terrific effort as well, isn't
it? Great. I said that last week as well, Scott. We went there last year and won 3-0. So this year was slightly different. Obviously, we withdrew the game, but it is a great effort. You expect when you score 3 goals to take something from the game, and we took something, but we just disappointed we didn't get 3 points.
You're 4 unbeaten in all competitions. Are these little small steps in the right direction, do you think?
It is, but you want to keep that going. I think it is steps in the right direction, but you want to keep that going. You want to win it, go and win again, and just keep that momentum going, if you like. And we have got a little bit of momentum now, but that comes in the back of a lot of hard work, on and off the field. So, they've got to keep pushing on. They've got to keep wanting to do better and just to sustain these performances and show the consistencies as individuals in the team.
And this weekend you play a team that's not that far above you in the league table. Do you view it as a chance to try and close some ground back on the teams above you?
Yeah, you can look at it that way, Scott, but I think it's a chance any game comes that to climb the table, wherever you are, whether you're bottom and you're trying to get up, mid-table, trying to get into the playoffs and so on. So it's another chance, it's another game. It's still a long way to go in the season, but it's a massive chance for us to try and kick on more.
And what have you made of their season so far? I know they've won a couple of cup games recently, haven't they? But they've been a bit shaky in the league, haven't they?
Yeah, I've done my stuff on them and looked at them. So my concern is us, to be honest. I know what system they play, I know what shape they play, I know all of the players, know them individually, how they perform, the traits of the players. So that's our job, to get that information to the players and then and and then take it onto the training field, which we do, and then to show them the video analysis on that. So we'll do all that. We'll cover all the bases that, as we say, as coaches. So we'll do that, and as I said, it's about us. So we've got to go at it. We've got a little bit of momentum, and we can't wait to play out here tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll try to look at some of the positives that you've done in the last couple of weeks with this little 4-game unbeaten run. If you can try and start well here and get them on the back foot, then the fact that they've not won many league games of late, that could play in your hands.
It could do, yeah, but as I said, Scott, it's about us and our mentality. That's the way we should be always starting games. We should be starting on the front foot, like we did last week. The mentality has to be right, and the attitude, and it will be tomorrow. 100%, it will be tomorrow, and then see where it takes us.